every year we observe Mahashivratri. Normally it is in the month of February. In India, there are certain festivals and there are certain ceremonial days. On certain sacred occasions, we observe the ceremonial austerity. On certain other sacred occasions, we enjoy and indulge in the festivities. For example, Sri Rama Navami, the day when Sri Rama is born, that day is for festival. We celebrate it with lot of devotion and dance, music, etc. It is not a day to be austere. It is not a day to fast. It is not a day to keep awake. We are happy. We make everyone happy. We make several feasts. We indulge in the pleasures of eating, dancing, etc. Similarly, Janmashtami, Sri Krishna is born that day. We celebrate it, we enjoy it. Vijayadashami, the day when Goddess has conquered, she has defeated, killed that demon. Earlier 9 days are preparation, warfare, and Goddess fought against him. On the 9th day she won the victory. We celebrate it on the 10th day. It's a combination of fasting and feasting. First 9 days it is full of prayer, it is full of purity, it is full of penance, it is full of austerity, it is full of tapasya, and on the 10th day we celebrate the victory of our Mother Goddess. It's a combination of both. Similarly, Vinayaka Chaturthi, it is a combination of austerity and festivity. Shivaratri is a day not for feasting, it is a day for fasting. Normally we sleep in the nights, that day we keep awake. Shivaratri is a day of penance. It is a day when we are supposed to keep ourselves pure and we should keep awake. What is its significance? From the point of view of yoga, ours is a place dedicated to yoga. This is a yoga university, and Prashanti Kutir is a place where peace is assured by taking to yoga. Whoever comes here has to practice yoga. Through yoga, we enjoy physical health, we enjoy psychic health, we enjoy intellectual health, and we reach spiritual sublimity. And all the things put together can be said in one word: we remain peaceful. Shanti. Therefore, it is Prashanti Kutira. How is this Mahashivaratri important for the people belonging to yoga and Prashanti Kutir? Yogas are chiefly four. The first, which is being practiced here in Prashanti, is Raja Yoga. And Raja Yoga has has 8 limbs. Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. This is known to every pillar, post, floor, ground, everywhere here. From the point of view of Raja Yoga, how is Sivaratri important? The key word for Raja Yoga is willpower. A man of determination, a person of decision, a person of steadfast self-faith, self-confidence is called a man of willpower. A man of will does not tell a lie. A man of will does keep his word. If without anybody's support, he can remain completely a master of the senses. If I decide to keep my eyes closed for 2 hours, I can keep the eyes closed for 2 hours without sleeping. A person can wake up early in the morning at 3 o'clock or 2 o'clock at the appointed time without an alarm timepiece if you have the willpower. Willpower is strong determination, adherence to decision. Many people falter in making a decision. We are unable to decide what is to be done at what time. That is indecisive nature. Indecisive nature is worse than a wrong decision. Your decisions may be wrong, your decisions may be right. It is immaterial. But to be indecisive is most dangerous. There is a squirrel. It is a male squirrel. It has a wife, female squirrel, and they have children, 3 baby squirrels. The whole family has to cross the road, which is narrow. It is about 10 feet in width. From one side of the road, the family should go to the other side of the road. As head of the family, the male squirrel told the wife and children, "You all go first. I shall take care of your safety." The wife squirrel and the baby squirrels crossed the road, went to the other side. Now the male squirrel has to go to the other side. It looked in the direction of the road. At a distance, there is an ambassador car coming. The squirrel thought, the car seems to come at a great speed. If I try to cross the road, I may be caught under its wheels and I may die. Therefore, let me wait till the car goes. The squirrel waited, but the car slowed down. There was a speed breaker and therefore the car slowed down. Now the squirrel thought, what a fool I was. I thought the car was coming at a great speed. No, it is coming slowly. It takes time for the car to pick up the speed and come here. Before that I can cross the road. And the male squirrel came 5 feet. But it looked at the road again. The ambassador car appears to be coming at a very great speed. The squirrel got frightened. I may be caught and I may be killed under its wheels. Therefore, the squirrel came back. Again, it looked at the car. The car stopped. And the driver was talking to somebody. Oh, what a fool I was. Unnecessarily I came back. The car has stopped. I can very easily cross the road. Again, it started its journey. Came to the middle of the road, but the driver immediately started. It came at a great speed and the squirrel got crushed under the wheels. The total distance covered by the squirrel, 5 feet, 5 feet, 5 feet. The total distance it ran was 15 feet. The total width of the road is only 10 feet. It could have easily come to the other side. Instead of coming back, it got confused. It is indecisive. It wanted to go. It did not want to go. It wanted to go. It did not want to go. Many people remain indecisive throughout their lives. What job shall I take up? Shall I be an IAS? No. I have to open the car doors of a minister. Dirty job. I don't want to do it. Shall I become an IPS? No. All the rowdies will scold me, beat me. It's a dangerous job. Let me not go to IPS. Or shall I become a teacher? Dirty job. Nobody will listen to me. No, I don't want to be a teacher. Everywhere you propose and you dispose. You propose, you dispose. By the time you decide to do something, you are more than 50 years. Indecisive. Many young boys remain unmarried because they are unable to decide who is to be selected. That girl's nose is long. This girl is short, that girl is tall, this girl may be quarrelsome. Ultimately, the man is unable to decide. Same is the case with many spinsters girls. They are unable to decide to marry or not to marry. If at all they decide to marry, who is to be chosen? So indecisiveness is the backbone. Many people are indecisive. A man of will is never indecisive. If the squirrel chose to stay back, it might look like a wrong decision, but it is safe. You decide not to marry, or you decide to marry. Whatever may be the path, we first decide. Raja Yoga is willpower. Willpower starts with decision making. And once we decide, we adhere to the decision. We are determined to hold on to the path we have chosen. Go to this doctor for some time, you go to that doctor for some time, you go to this doctor for some time. Ultimately, we ruin our health. Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa says, if you want to dig a well, if you want water from the well, don't dig at 10 places. 10 feet in one place, you have not got the water, you change the place, another dig, another well, another well, another well, 10 places, 10 into 10 feet, 100 feet waste. Instead, in the same place you go on digging for 100 feet, you will get the water. We must hold on to the decision that we take, and that is willpower. That willpower is practiced on Sivaratri day. Without food I should remain. Let there be no saliva produced in the tongue. Let there be no thought of food entering into our mind on that Sivaratri day. And without any engagement, without looking at the TV, without doing any bhajan, without any activity of the body, if we can keep ourselves awake, it is real strength of willpower. Feasting and sleep, without sleep, keeping wakeful throughout the night is an indication of strong willpower. Lord Sadashiva is known for his willpower. When Manmatha came to disturb his mind, he opened the third eye, reduced the desire to ashes. Manmatha is burnt to ashes. That is his strength of mind. The significance of Mahasivaratri for the practitioners of Raja Yoga is to strengthen the willpower. How to strengthen the willpower? The minimum things, most important things in life. You control the tongue. Don't eat. Fast. And then keep awake throughout the night. These two are very hard to practice. It is very difficult to remain without food for 24 hours. And it is very difficult to remain for 24 hours. Some people somehow keep awake, and as soon as it is morning next day, they begin to sleep for 12 days, 12 hours, 15 hours. Now, the next day must be usual routine. We should have such control. So from the point of view of Raja Yoga, which has the key word willpower, willpower is seen in two parts. One is decision making and the other is determination. These two can be seen on the day of Shivaratri when we fast and keep awake. Second yoga is bhakti. Bhakti is devotion. Devotion is love. Love, when it overflows, it's an emotion. That emotion, when it is divinized, it is called devotion. That devotion flows as adoration, admiration, and it becomes ecstatic. Finally, it ends up with a trance state of samadhi, merging with the Almighty. It starts with love. Now, Lord Shiva, he is such a person of benevolent grace, overflowing grace. He has been protecting us in the form of nature. Nature gives us food, earth gives us support, air gives us oxygen, space gives us the accommodation, fire gives us the digestive capacity. Through the five elements, through the entire nature, through the entire cosmos, the cosmic Lord Sadashiva is giving us food, shelter, life, everything. And He has been protecting us. When we sleep, we are protected by nature. When we are sitting here, we are protected by the God, Lord Sadashiva. The first indication of prema, love, is gratefulness. If somebody helps me, if somebody gives me food, if somebody gives me water, I am thankful to him, grateful to him, and that gratefulness can be seen. Sir, you have given me food, please take rest for certain days, I will give you food. You have been protecting me every day, please you sleep, I will take care of you. Shiva, you have been protecting us every day, 364 days. One day, you relax, I shall take care of you. Hundreds and thousands of people are going to Lord Venkatachalapati. And you can look at the devotees stretching their palms. Govinda, give me promotion. Govinda, give me increment. Govinda, give me money. Give me. All people ask. Not one says, Venkateshwara, I find you stand all the time. Don't you relax? Don't you sit? Don't you sleep for a while? Please take rest, sit and sleep for some time. I shall take care of you. Ma, you have nourished me. You have fed me. You have become old. Mummy, you please take rest. I shall take care of you. Oh nature, you have been giving food. You please rest for a while. I shall take care of you. That gratefulness is shown on Shivaratri day. Sadashiva, nature, mother, institution, you relax, I shall keep awake. A practitioner of Bhakti Yoga expresses his gratefulness to God by keeping awake. By fasting, you eat, I shall just serve. Let nature be served. Let others be served. Let everybody be fed. Pipilika, the Brahma Paryantam, let everybody be taken care of. I shall fast. I shall keep awake. You all relax, enjoy. This is Bhakti Yoga point of view. And Karma Yogi. Karma is action. Action is service. And the great person of activity is Lord Sadashiva. He has such love for humanity, he has saved the humanity from extinction. Devas, good people. Danavas, bad people. All the people come together to the ocean of milk. They have arrived on the earth. And the earth is full of potentialities. Earth has oils. Earth has metals. Earth has resources. The whole universe, the world is that ocean of milk. Good people, bad people have to come together. Laborers and capitalists have to come together. Students and teachers have to come together. Men and women have to come together. Ministers and the ordinary citizens have to come together. All people put their hands and they work hard to produce the cars, to produce gold, to produce wealth, to produce cranes, to produce all types of amenities to the mankind. Airavata is a great crane, heavy loaded lorry. Uchchaishrava is the fast moving vehicle, car, train and helicopters. You will find Goddess Lakshmi, the wealth. So much of wealth is being produced. You have the air conditioners, air coolers, Chandra. You have the medicinal plants, medicines, Dhanvantari. All the amenities, all the facilities, all the requirements are produced by the factories in this ocean of milk, in this world. And who produces? The good people, bad people, all people come together and strive. They struggle. They put in their effort. And finally comes poison also. When you visit a factory, on one side you will find the usable products, consumable products. On another side, gas, pollutants, poisonous gases are produced by the same factory. We ride our bullet, we go by car, we go by the auto. Behind our auto, behind our car, behind our bullet or two-wheeler, that dirty poisonous smoke is coming out. We go comfortably, leaving the poison behind. From every factory, consumable products and the dirty product poison. For every person, two things. We eat the beautiful, delicious apple food and we pass it out as excreta, as urine. Individually, we are taking the good things, best things, delicious things and throw them out as pollutants, dirty things. Vehicles are doing it, factories are doing it. Whenever there is an effort to put for the production of consumable items, simultaneously some dirty material is produced. Devas and Danavas have churned the ocean of milk and they produce wonderful things, and the wonderful things are taken away by the rich people. Uchchaishrava is taken away by Indra. Airavata is taken away by Indra. Vishnu has taken away Lakshmi. Shiva has, the other planets also are taken away. When poison has come out, nobody has come forward. When we pass, it is the earth that takes the urine. It is the earth that takes the excreta. It is the sky, it is the air that takes the poisonous flame, fumes. Lord Shiva, in the form of nature, recycles. Poison is taken and it is purified. Shiva is a karma yogi. He serves mankind. While serving, he sacrifices his comfort. He gives pleasures to the mankind and he lives in the cremation ground. He has swallowed poison so that people can be safe. It is the nature's work. It is a karma yogi's work. And now on this Mahashivratri day, looking at Lord Shiva, we try to imbibe the spirit of a Karma Yogi. Karma Yogi has love for mankind. Love is spontaneously, automatically followed by service. I love you, if a boy says, the girl asks, so all the time you simply say, I love you. Did you ever do my homework? I have so many assignments given by the professors, you do them all. That is a service. You say, I love you. When I come to the dining hall, when I say, you serve me, then I believe. You buy the rail ticket for me. You buy the aeroplane ticket for me. You wash my clothes. You press them. Then I believe you serve me. Love is followed by service. When you serve, you sacrifice your pleasure. You sacrifice your time. You sacrifice your energy. You sacrifice your money. And that is Tyaga. Prema is followed by Seva. Seva is followed by Tyaga. These three are inseparable. Lord Sadasiva loves mankind, serves mankind, and therefore sacrifices everything, swallows poison. He is Tyagaraj. Tyagesha. Tyaga is a sacrifice. And we imbibe the spirit of self-sacrifice. And first thing is to be controlled. Most important thing to be controlled is this tongue. That tongue we control that day. Sleep is hard to control. We will control that sleep that day. Tyaga is to show restraint. Tyaga is to sacrifice the comforts. And the most important comfort that a man wants is food and sleep. We practice it. As Raja Yogis, we practice willpower that day. As Bhakti Yogis, we practice that love for our God that day, gratefulness. You take rest, I shall keep awake. As Karma Yogis, we learn to have that restraint, self-control and self-sacrifice. Finally, you have Jnana Yoga. Ratri, night, is supposed to be dark. Darkness is connected with ignorance. Ignorance is at the root of all evils. If a person is suffering, it's because of his ignorance. If a person is depressed, it is because of ignorance. If a person is weeping, it's because of ignorance. Ignorance of the reality, ignorance of the truth is the cause for one's sufferings, evils, depression. And it is associated with darkness. The opposite of darkness is brightness. The opposite of night is day. Night gives you darkness. Darkness is associated with ignorance. Day is wakefulness. It is brightness. A jnani is ever wakeful. He is wakeful to the truth of the world. I know the truth. I am not ignorant. And that truth is wakefulness. Shivratri day is the day on which a Jnana Yogi keeps awake, not in the ordinary sense, keeps himself alert, keeps herself alert, keeps herself or himself wakeful. Yoga Nidra. They are not sleeping, they are sitting, and they keep awake. They know who they are, they know what the others are. Ramana Maharshi has maintained that wakefulness all through his life. At the age of 16, he was able to get that Jnanodaya, brightness, sunrise of wisdom, sunrise of knowledge, sunrise of Jnana, and ignorance is thrown away. From the 16th year onwards, till he passed away, he was wakeful, knowing the truth, looking at the truth. If you go to the Shiva temple, in front of the idol, you will find Nandi bull keeping awake, looking at Atma, Paramatma Shiva. If you go to Kartikeya's temple, you find the peacock looking at the god always. If you go to Shakti temple, you will find the lion. If you go to Vigreshwara temple, you will find the mouse. The mouse, the peacock, the bull, they are all Jivas. God is Paramatma. Keep awake. Look at the God. Look at the divinity. Look at yourself. Know the truth and be happy always. This is Jnana Yoga. That day, Shivratri day, we keep awake. Means we are wakeful to truth. We know the truth. We remain in the truth. We enjoy the truth. And that truthfulness is real wakefulness. That wakefulness we practice on Shivratri day. A Raja Yogi practices willpower by keeping awake. A devotee practices gratefulness and love by keeping awake. A Karma Yogi keeps awake and thereby practices self-sacrifice for the service of humanity. Jnana Yogi keeps awake and remains truthful, remains wakeful and remains vigilant, remains always happy. Shivaratri is very significant as far as our Prashanti Kutir is concerned. All of us are practicing Raja Yoga. Some of them may be Bhakti, maybe Karma, maybe Jnana. All are interrelated. They are not watertight compartments. Raja Yoga has all the three. Every yoga has all the remaining three components, and as the practitioners of yoga, we must develop the self-restraint, and that self-restraint is practiced by Shiva, and therefore we observe Shivaratri. It is a day of not feasting, but it is a day of fasting. It is not a day of tamas and escapism. It is a day of brightness and wakefulness. May we all practice that Mahashivratri. Now meditate on Lord Sadashiva Tyagesha. Asato